A very warm welcome, everyone. Today we are gathered here on the special occasion of the Day of the Dead.
Start.
A very warm welcome, everyone. Today we are all gathered here today on the auspicious occasion of the Day of the Dead. And today we have here with us our very own in-house nightingale, Ms. Shaila Lopez, all the way from Mexico.
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? It's my pleasure.
So today we have here with us Ms. Neena Goyal, the chairperson of Hamaraa Mission Dignity, a high-energy entrepreneur with an enthusiasm for learning new skills and bringing a positive change in the field of education. Her aim is to open a very big orphanage with a school, management studies on one platform where kids and elders live together, where no feeling of loneliness would be dwelt. The kids and elders would live with each other happily. We have here with us Mr. Arbaz Ali Khan, who is a renowned Indian Bollywood and serial actor, a model, and the brand ambassador of Hamaraa Mission Dignity. He is a social activist and has won appreciation awards and accolades for his work in the field of social service. We further have here with us Mr. Richard James, the golden voice of India, who has done over 1,000 stage shows all across India and has been awarded as the UP Idol in the year 2007. We have Ms. Shrishti Tiwari here with us, who is the founder of Reminiscence MUN, an educational conference giving students an insight into the United Nations. And my name is Tuti Nagpal, and I'm going to be the moderator for this event.
Thank you, Stuti.
Thank you.
Moving further, we are gathered here for celebrating the Day of the Dead. So first we're going to talk about the speciality and the significance of this day. The Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday celebrated in Mexico and elsewhere associated with the Catholic celebration of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. The multi-day holiday involves family and friends gathering to pray and to remember friends and family who are not here with us. It is commonly portrayed as a day of celebration rather than a day of mourning. It involves a series of celebrations. People go to cemeteries to be with the souls of the departed and build private altars containing the favorite food and beverages, as well as the photos and memoirs of the departed. The main intent is to encourage the visits by the souls, so the souls will hear the prayers and the comments of the living directed to them. Celebrations can take a humorous tone as celebrants remember funny events and anecdotes about the departed. During the Day of the Dead, food is both eaten by the living people and offered to the spirits of their departed ancestors. I would like to ask Ms. Shaila Lopez to further tell us about the significance of this day.
Okay, I think this is one of the biggest days for Mexicans. As you know, Mexican culture is a blend of Spanish conquerors and Indians. We say Indian like Aztecs. And actually, this is like a mix of a blend of beliefs. Why? Because before Spaniards came, Aztecs, they make offerings to their ancestors. Ancestry line is very important for us, even though we are mixed with Europeans. Europeans observe these and they bring to the Catholic Church, and then they bring us to the Virgin Mary, but her looking is like Aztec, so it's associated with Tonantzin, with with the goddess Tonantzin from the Aztecs. So it's very important for us to commemorate our families. We have 4 days, the 31, the 30, 31, the 1st of November, and the 2nd. Okay, and the 30, we harvest all the flowers. This is called cempasúchil. This is the symbol of light. So we put a carpet of light to our ancestors to walk to our house. So it's very, very beautiful. And the 2nd day, we put candles to the lost ones, to those who don't have a family. So nobody prays for them. So we put candles to help them to go to the light. And then the first one is for the innocent, the children who die. And at the end is the big party, that is the 2nd of November. As you see, I have okay, I'll show you later my altar. So I have my grandmother, my grandfather. So we put food, flowers, and candles to them. So it's a strong culture that we have. We have a parade actually, but because pandemia, so we now celebrate in the houses.
That was very insightful. Thank you. Now, I would like to request Arbaz sir to tell us about Shaila ma'am before we move on to her beautiful performance.
Uh, where do I start? Whatever little I have learned about, uh, basically about the opera way of singing, is thanks to Shaila Lopez, because I have been a huge, huge fan of hers for the last 8 years. And I have known her to be a perfectionist. She wouldn't settle for anything less than that. The way I look at her is because there is something very special about the way she works, and I have always noticed that she is she's one professional who doesn't take chances in her life. This professionalism, especially because she is an opera singer, and when you sing opera, uh, as an actor, what I have understood about the opera singing is that when I act, I'm only acting. I'm only concerned about the lights, about my expressions, about the clothing I wear, about the cues that I'm supposed to, take from the actor opposite me. But when you are an opera singer, you're singing. You can't miss a beat. You can't miss a step because you're acting. And to combine these two, arts, and to be able to perform live on stage is I think 10 times more difficult than just acting in front of a camera, because we do have retakes. Unfortunately, when you're doing opera, you don't have retakes. So the amount of rehearsals that go into it, the amount of hard work that goes into it, only an opera singer can understand. I think that pain we will never understand. That kind of dedication, that pain, we will never understand. Uh, there's a little trivia about Madam Shaila Lopez. I would like to share with you. Uh, I have, I've heard very great things about her, and I've known her since the last 8 years. And uh, she is somebody who has learned her. She's taken a bachelor's degree of singing from the University of Houston, under the guidance of singing teachers Isabel Gans and Catherine Sysinski and Cynthia Clayton. I hope I'm not getting the names wrong. Her voice has been defined as the purest and the brightest of the season by one of the renowned critics such as Charles Ward in the Houston Chronicle newspaper for the role of Serpetta in the opera Buffa la Finta Giardiniera by W.A. Mozart. Uh, I mean, this itself is like a huge honor to have her on our show today. And, to see whatever I have known about her, I have been in touch with her over the years, and I have kept seeing her grow as a human being. There was a time when it was only about opera. Now it's about life, and with the changes in life, as you grow older, you get wiser. And our country, India, has a very good relationship with Mexico, and this whole thing, this whole yeah, culture exchange is basically one of those things we need to do to cement that relationship between India and Mexico. Uh, both nations have signed several bilateral agreements, and that is politics. We won't go into that part. But the one thing I need to say is that today, Hamara Mission Dignity, that is the NGO that is run by Mrs. Nina Goel, has taken a huge leap, and we are proud. Me as the brand ambassador, and I'm very sure my chairperson, we are proud, and the two of you, all of us who are associated with Hamara Mission Dignity, we are proud to honor and welcome Ms. Shaila Lopez to this show, and we are dying to hear her voice. And
Thank
I would like to also introduce the other people that we have. The Mr. Richard James. Mr. Richard James is the golden voice of India. He has been awarded the icon of UP, the idol of UP. Uttar Pradesh is the state where he comes from, and he is the idol of UP, of Uttar Pradesh. And he's a national icon. To me, the songs that he sings, the versatility in his voice is tremendous. So I wanted to share our culture with Madam Shaila Lopez through the singing of Mr. Richard James. And I think the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I think we should start uh, with 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 listening to you two. And I'm just waiting to hear this mix of cultures. Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Sheila Lopez. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Richard
you.
James. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you, everybody.
my honor to be here with you and share these cultures, exchanging cultures with
Thank you.
you. In fact, I started very early. I think I was 16 years old. I didn't know I was, my voice was able to sing opera. I was a rock singer, but my professor, I found him and he told me, you need to sing opera. I didn't have idea how, but I think when you have talent in your family, my mother support me. She was my manager uh, when I was singing very in a early age. So yeah, I moved Houston very young. I was 19 years old. I
Wow.
didn't even speak English, so I had to start from the beginning. And I was in Boston, and I listened professors, and by this passion of learning, I opened my mind, and I start to learn this art that Sarbas told us. It's difficult. Why? Because it's an art, but it's combined with a physical training. Why? Because my teacher, my voice teacher, Catherine Chisinski, she's almost like a doctor. She tells me and teach me how the voice is working. So yes, we use intuition, we use inspiration, but of course we train. So permit me to sing an aria for you, and I hope you like it. This is Puccini. Puccini he was Italian composer, and you will listen the orchestra. Of course, it's not here in my house, but but I put on, and just give me some minutes to put the orchestra. So I'll be singing for you. Okay. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you
Big
very
applause.
much.
Deserves
Thank
a
you.
huge round of applause.
It
Truly.
was amazing. Like your pitch and your voice modulation and your breath holding capacity, it was just impeccable. Like
And most of
I was
above,
mesmerized.
your expressions were
Yeah.
so expressive. I could relate myself to that. It was beautiful, truly.
Thank you. Thank you. For me, it's a little part of me to you, and and I was telling our boss, you don't need to know opera and to be like intellectual. I think music is universal language, and you can touch the souls of people. So so that's why I choose this Italian. I know it's the Day of the Dead, but this is my profession, so that's why I wanted to share a little bit of this what I'm doing. Of course, I need the orchestra and the acting, but this is a part of what is Puccini. So I hope you like it.
We loved it. We loved it. I understand there are restrictions and there are certain, limitations when you sing from home, because opera basically is to be sung in a huge auditorium. You need a huge auditorium because opera is not something you can sing in a closed room. But we have a glimpse of what it must be like to be sitting live in an auditorium, or in one of those beautiful studios, to hear somebody singing opera. This is just a glimpse, but I can understand what it must be like when you're there live, and when we are seeing the performances with the live orchestra. My God, it must be great. It must be great.
Yeah,
We
it
really wish.
So,
Yes.
we are so happy to have you here today.
I really wish we one day can make it to your show, to your orchestra, to your opera show one day. We will do it. I have made a promise many years back that I'm going to come and sit in the audience, but I will try and fulfill that promise.
I think it would be my pleasure to be in India and to show some maybe some excerpts of opera. It's possible. It's possible to do it and to make some scenes, so you can see how is blended the acting and the characters. For example, in opera we have an opera that is very dramatic, as you see, that is a dramatic opera, and there is a comic opera. So it's very funny to do it. In Houston, we were many Mexican singers, and the director chose all Mexicans for a comic, and I was, why? Oh, you Mexicans, you are so funny, and I was like, oh, okay, this is for real, like yes, I like you play. Sometimes we can improvise, like singing. One day I was like a maid, so I have big man, like with no hair, and I was singing my aria, and I was having my cleaning tool, and I was like, and I see shining here. I was like, oh, I have to do it. I have to. I was like, so no, people were crazy about that. Were crazy, laughing. Of course, the singer he didn't offend because it's part of the show. It's part of the show, so we can make jokes and this. So yeah, I did a lot of opera in the University of Houston. You know, I did, as you say, Arbas, I did La Finta Giardiniera, you know, by Mozart. He composed this opera when he was 19 years old. Imagine. His first symphony or sonata, it was when he was 13 years old, like a little child. So he was a prodigious composer. That's why it's one of the very important composers. So Arbaz, I'm very curious about Richard.
Yes, so am I. So am I. There's just one thing I would like to add. Yes, comedy may be, Mexicans may be good at comedy, but I just like to say one thing. Some of the most beautiful women in the world come from Mexico. I'm a huge fan of Salma Hayek and the other Latino, that is Jennifer Lopez. You people, are all part of the same family, and trust me, I think some of the most beautiful women, some of the best, the best singers come from your part of the world. So I guess that's another feather in your cap, that you can do comedy. You can, you're the best singers. You're the most exotic looking women, and at the same time, by the grace of God, you people can do actually you can do comedy, and it is very difficult, as an actor. I would like to add one thing. You can do every kind of role, but the most difficult thing is to do comedy, because comedy requires timing, and to have to sing and to do comedy at the same time is a huge talent. So again, Shaila Lopez, it's an honor. Whatever you shared with us is an honor for us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful, even very, very beautiful.
Thank you. It's my honor. It's my honor. And next time I'll bring some opera comic, maybe bring some characters, so I can show you how is it going, and of course we can do many projects together.
We will. We need to. We want to have opera come to India. India needs to grow to this, this opera style of singing, this talent. We need to be part of it. Unfortunately, we don't have opera singers coming down to India. But yes, I think you will be the first, and you'll be the one who'll, make a stage for the rest of them.
Thank you. Thank you very
again,
much.
I'm saying this. We are so honored to have you. We are so honored to have you, Shaila Lopez. Mr. Richard, would you like to take over? You can say whatever you like to. Anybody needs to ask ma'am a question, please go ahead. Or else Mr. Richard can start singing. Mr. Richard is waiting to, to say something to Madam Shaila Lopez in the Indian style. He wants to say something and introduce you to the Indian style of music, Shaila Lopez.
First of all, a very good morning to all. And to Shaila ma'am, I should say a very warm good evening to you. The second thing is Shaila ma'am, Arbaz sir, Nina ma'am, Srishti, Stuti, and me as Richard James from Agra, the love of the city of love, that's Taj Mahal. And to Shaila ma'am, I just want to say one thing. It's not with my word of mouth, but yes, with my singing, I would like to dedicate something to you. I think Arbaz sir is going to convey you in English what I am singing now.
I have requested Mr. Richard to sing one song on behalf of us Indians to Shaila ma'am, which is Afreen. I hope you're starting. If you're starting with that, Shaila ma'am, you're starting with Afreen or okay? So you're starting with
I'm
Julelal.
starting. No, I'm starting with Tere Bin Nahi Lagta.
Okay.
I mean, because she sings so beautiful. I'm like, when she started the opera right now, like I was having my goosebumps and I
Exactly.
was shivering like anything. When she took the high pitches, the low pitches, the mid pitches, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I loved it.
And
So I just,
this is
please,
in a restricted environment. Imagine what it must be like in an auditorium.
auditorium.
Imagine the auditorium feel.
True. Very true,
So
sir. Very true.
so what Mr. Richard James is going to sing for you, Shaila ma'am, is Tere Bin Nahi Lagda Dil Mera Sonia. It's about it means that without you, we don't feel we're not very happy or we're not very content without you, and our heart is not in its place when you are not around. So I don't know how else to explain this, Mr. Richard, but I think Mr. Richard's voice is going to do all the talking now. Take it
Right.
away, Mr. Richard. All the best. All the
Sure,
best.
sir. Thanks.
साथ मेरा जानिया आनिया जानिया आनिया तू भी सीख तेरे दुख सुख बोलना तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना 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 जानिया हानिया तू भी सीख तेरे दुख सुख बोलना तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना कुछ कर लगना तो सीने बिच अगला लंघ गया कहीं बरसाता हो कुछ कर लगना तो सीने बिच अगला लंघ गया कहीं बरसाता तुर गयो सजना नीला तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना 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 कौन मेरा गदिया तोड़ी ना साथ मेरा दिल तेरे खबर तो ऐसी नहीं करना ये बेपरवाह ओ दिल तेरे बैठी खबर तो ऐसी नहीं करना ये बेपरवाह कीते वादे कसमाते याद कभी नहीं आया है गिला प्यार दा कौन आंसू तेरा जिसमें निकली मारा तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना 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 जानिया हानिया तुम भी सीख की तेरी दुख सुख बोलना तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना 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 मेरा कौन मेरा कदिया हो जुदा तोड़ी साथ मेरा नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना तेरे बिन 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 नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना
Oh, Richard, I love your voice. Oh my God, I want to sing music like you. How you make it's like this. It's how you learn to sing.
This was like you can say the Lord Jesus has gifted me this voice that I sing and people appreciate me, my voice, my singing, my style. As Arbaz sir is sitting there, you can watch him, you know him very well. He is a person who has he pushed me up with Nina ma'am. Nina ma'am is there sitting with pink suit from India. Right. So unlike you can say this, I started my singing when I came to know that, yes, my voice is very good and I sing very good. So I came to know through the church choir. I myself is a Roman Catholic boy, and I started my singing. I started knowing my voice from the church choir, where the priest used to say that, why don't you come daily for the church choir? But yes, and I studied in a boarding school, and in the boarding school, daily we used to attend the Holy Mass in the morning. But nowadays, we only can attend the Holy Mass on Sundays. But today is Sunday. I couldn't go to attend the Holy Mass, just to see you all and to be with you all today.
Oh, we are glad to have you here. Thank you for this song. It touched my heart. You have such a talent and such a voice. It's very colorful. Uh, in Occident, we don't have these colors of melismas that you do. It's a very difficult for us, maybe because we don't grow up with this music. But you have a tenor voice. I listen. You have a high voice. So maybe in the choir, you were in tenors. Yes,
Yes.
you take. Okay. So yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you sing for us, and Arvaz invited you. Um, Arvaz, so I give
Yeah,
you the voice.
I just want to say something about Richard. It should have been his introduction, but there's something that I have to say. He's a very versatile singer. I have heard him sing Bollywood music, old Bollywood songs, new Bollywood songs. He can sing devotional music. He sings devotional songs beautifully. He sang a beautiful song on Jesus Christ, beautifully done. I have seen the video, and I'm quite sure people have really, really loved it, because I loved it when I heard it. And he can sing rock and pop all together. I mean, the range that this man has is something exceptional. And to top it all off, he sings Sufi. Now, when you sing Sufi, like you just said, he needs the voice of a tenor, because the range, the pitch is really, really high. And this is just getting started. The next song that he's going to sing for you is going to blow everybody's mind. He's curated a beautiful collection of songs that he wants to sing specially for you. And my favorite song is also part of that, which I will tell you that I'm dedicating to you when he sings that song. It is specially dedicated to you from my side. But for now, if you are ready, please, you can take the stage, please.
My next piece, it's a still opera, and it's called Habanera. She's a, ¿cómo se dice? Tobacco maker, but she's a wild woman, and she says, l'amour rebelle. It means the love is rebel. When you try to catch it, it goes away like butterfly. When you say yes, he say no. When he say yes, you say no. So it's like a part of the game. So this is a scene that she's trying to take the attention of a soldier, like very handsome soldier. It's back on the maybe 1940s or 1930s. So let me put the music, and you'll see that. Okay.
Too good, Richard G. Too good.
L'amouretta sua sorelle che d'une pèse apprivoisée, et c'est bien que malgré la paix, si lui combien de refuser, rien n'y fait mais la sobrier, de parler bien qu'on s'était, et c'est l'autre que je préfère, il n'a rien dit mais il me plaît.
Bien. L'amore.
L'amour. L'amour est
L'amore.
rebelle.
Shaila, l'amore.
I want to
Très
say
bien.
something.
Merci.
Like, after this performance, I'm totally awestruck. I mean, this was such a beautiful performance. And there is an Indian choreographer now. She recently passed away. Her name is Miss Saroj Khan. She's a very, very famous Indian choreographer. So she used to say that, when you're performing some art, then your expressions say a lot about that art. And, like, whatever moves you're doing, whatever singing you're doing, but it's basically your expressions which are actually conveying your message. So when you describe the character of this girl you were portraying, and when I was looking at your notorious expressions and your moves, I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I was totally awestruck.
Yes, actually, this is very like wild person, so that's why we do like some Spanish movements, but it's not
Yeah.
Spanish, but it's like a Latin. So we do it, and if you look, the music orchestra is telling you what to do. It's like a dance. Taran tan tan, taran tan tan, taran tan tan. So it's what composers call main motif. That means that it's the main rhythm that will remember. People will remember when they go out from the opera. Oh, it's taran tan tan,
Yeah.
taran tan tan. So we play with that.
Yeah, it's
So
very
we
catchy and it sort of becomes like an earworm. Like, this tune, I've heard this before, like this orchestra. And I was like, oh my God, can we do something like this on like these tunes? I was totally awestruck. This was very, very beautiful.
thank you. And I see. I listened. What is the singer Khan
So,
Arvaz? You show.
so
It's
uh,
another singer, but from India, Khan.
Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Nusrat
Yes.
Fateh Ali Khan.
Oh,
Yes. He was from
amazing.
a neighboring country, but he sang a lot of songs in India.
Wow. The rhythms they had. Tick, 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 tick.
Uh, as a matter of fact, Shaila, I'm so glad you asked about him. Mr. Richard has taken some of his songs that he has recorded in London with an Indian musician called Bali Sagu, and they have fused Indian music with what we today know as Punjabi pop. It is a fusion because Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan always sang in a very different way. His whole style of singing was different, and till today there are very few people who have even come close to sounding like him. It's very difficult to catch his range. And like you said, tenor, he was the tenor of India because his pitch was really high. It was usually on the higher side. And Mr. Richard has actually picked up some of his most difficult songs just for you. He's
Wow.
actually curated those songs just for you. He said, this is my he has put in his life. He said, I'm going to sing some of the best songs, some of the most difficult songs, only for ma'am. So, Richard ji, you can take it away. And Shaila, trust me, this was out of the world. Stuti said everything there is to be said about this song, because about the performance that you gave. And I know again and again I'm repeating this, but it is so restrictive for you to be in a house to have to sing this. I know you need the stage, I know you need the auditorium, but trust me, you're giving us such a feel. You're giving us such a feel
Yeah,
that
exactly.
we actually don't realize I'm sitting at home. I'm sitting at home and I'm enjoying the auditorium feel. Thank you so much. Suti has
Oh,
said everything there is to say. Suti has said so much, and she said it so well, because Saroj Khan is the queen of choreography.
Yeah, she is.
Saroj Khan is
She
the queen
is.
of choreography. And yes, Saroj Khan made some of the
Madhuri
greatest
Dixit.
actresses in India, like Madhuri Dixit and Sridevi Di. And the concentration was always on their expressions. They were
Exactly.
great dancers, but yes, like Suti put it, the expressions are what actually nails it. Trust me,
oh,
it was beautiful. It was really beautiful, Shaila. Thank you so much. I don't know how
wow.
to convey my love for your singing. I trust me, I'm in awe of you right now. Okay, I've known you for so many years, but I am in awe of you right now.
You didn't know this part, so it's
I,
good. It's
I've only seen your performances on stage. I'm seeing this in person. So it's, I mean, this is the closest I can get because in these circumstances, but it's, wow. Thank you. Thank
Like
you so much.
when we are
Gracias.
talking,
Gracias.
like
Helena.
your
Gracias.
eyes and like all your expressions, they're just so sort of notorious and so bubbly in nature. I mean, I just love your expressions so much, even while we're talking to each other. You're
You
just,
know,
your face is just very, very expressive.
it might be exaggerated, and it must be for a singer, for an opera, because the stage is very far.
Yeah,
So we have sometimes we have 2,000, maybe a normal theater, for example, Bellas Artes in Mexico, maybe it's 2,000, I don't remember, or 1,500. So we have to like exaggerate our expressions, like in order to they see us, and also that's why we use hands, and it's like it's not like a cartoon, but in comic we become like a cartoon, like
even I can like totally relate to it because I've done a Shakespeare play, Midsummer Night's Dream, and I remember my drama teacher telling me that you have to use like grand expressions and like very, very big expressions so that people who are just sitting at the far away place in the auditorium can actually see what you're trying to convey. So it's like a very key factor while performing in a huge auditorium, like big expressions.
it's interesting you come up with a Midsummer Night's Dream, because there is an opera also by Benjamin Britten, his English composer, and I sang this this opera, the Midsummer Night's Dream. I was a nymph. We were like four nymphs, one of the earth, of the wind, and it was very funny to.
Yeah, it is a very funny play. I mean, it's like a very funny play. I do remember my entire part, and, like all the fight scenes and all of that. It was amazing.
Which character you did in that?
I played Hermia.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Shakespeare will be for ages will be the teacher and the master of English literature, and of course for theater and for opera. When we go to United States to make an audition for an opera, they ask us to make a monologue of Shakespeare. Like you have to do it. For example, I did Cleopatra, the Cleopatra scene when she dies, and but it's a very beautiful way to do it because it's ¿cómo se dice? Old English. It's old. Yeah, it's an old way of speaking English. So yeah.
I actually read in one of his sonnets that it's actually the message which we are trying to convey, which will live forever, and like the physical thing on which the message is written, like the poems and all are written, are gonna like sort of replenish over time, but what is actually trying to be conveyed and the real message will go on forever and ever, like through word of mouth in people's hearts. So I totally relate to what you're saying, and definitely two of the most amazing works by Shakespeare for me are Hamlet and Macbeth. Both of them are simply amazing.
See, for me, it's Midsummer Night's Dream, Romeo and Juliet, of course.
That as well.
Hamlet.
How can I
Yes,
forget that?
I think Othello also. They have a
That was nice.
opera.
Hello, ma'am.
It's
I think now we should move to Richard sir because I am dying for him to sing for you again, because we would like to come back to you, tributing you our part. So yes, Richard sir, are you ready? Okay.
He is ever
Unmute
ready.
yourself. Unmute yourself, Richard.
Can you hear me? Again, Shalaman, again, this one is for you. And obviously, yes, Arbaz sir, Nina ma'am, Srishti, Shruti, Stuti, everyone. This is for everyone. उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी 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 आफरी, तू भी देखे अगर तो कहे हम नशी। आफरी 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 आफरी, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी आफरी देखा नहीं खूबसूरत कोई जिस्म जैसे अजंता की मूरत कोई, जिस्म जैसे निगाहों पे जादू कोई, जिस्म नगमा कोई, जिस्म खुशबू कोई, जिस्म जैसे मचलती हुई राखें, जिस्म जैसे महकती हुई चांदनी, जिस्म जैसे खिलता हुआ एक चमन, जिस्म जैसे ये सूरज की पहली किरण, जिस्म तरसा हुआ दिल को शोध नशी, संदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी, संदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी। उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी 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 आफरी, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं।
¡Bravo! Muy padre.
This song, Shaila, was dedicated to you from me, and I had requested him. I said, "This one song, please add it." At the last minute, I told him this, and I said, "Please add this song to your list because this is a special song to Shaila Lopez." Afreen basically means somebody who is superlatively beautiful, something that is out of the world. That's called Afreen. It's a superlative word. It means you're very beautiful. The whole song is about a beautiful lady like you, who is like, who is beautiful like a marble statue. It's almost like a marble statue, beautiful marble statue. This song was dedicated to you, specially dedicated to you. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I could sing this song. I wish I could sing this song.
You can sing. You can sing, baby. Okay. So,
Shaila, tell us something about your experiences in Houston and about your experiences in Europe. Tell us something about how you landed up there. I know you were a young girl when you started singing, and it's very difficult for a young girl to leave her country, go all over the world, sing, perform. It takes a lot of guts. Trust me, what you do takes a lot of guts. Let's be very frank.
Well, actually, I planned to study medicine when I was in the university, but my mother, she was my manager, so she told me, Sheila, you born for singing, so please do it right. So go to study, and that's why I came. Just like when I was 19, I leave my house, I leave Mexico, and to go to another world. It's United States. Of course, the challenge of a different culture and different language, it's a big challenge. But when you feel passion for what you have, it's like a fountain of water, like never stops giving you, refreshing you. So it was very interesting. I went to Boston first. I studied there English, and then I have my first teacher, Elizabeth Anker, who teach me the bel canto, what is the highest school of opera. So I was there for 2 years, and then I decided to go Houston to find Isabel Gans, who's a great singer from Israel. She's from Israel, so she sings also music from her land. So that's why I'm very attracted to music from those places, from Orient, from Arabic music and all this stuff. So I stayed there for 7 years, and I learned the bel canto maybe 10 years. It's a long time to learn, but it was a very good experience for me. Then I took the step of going to Europe, to Spain, to learn from the very good ones in the school of Reina Sofia. You know, the Sophie Queen. She has a school dedicated to classical performers, the Reina Sofia. So I take some courses there, and came back to Mexico. Now I'm singing more traditional, and also there is like a operatic way of singing Mexican music. It's important for me because I born here, and for me it's important to enhance the cultural richness of my country. That's why I don't sing opera, only opera. I sing mariachi music. You know, I'm so proud to sing popular music. I think popular music is part of the identity of people, of my people, Mexican people. So I can be opera singer, but inside I'm a Mexican. So I want to show you, if you allow me, yes, to sing some Mexican music. Arvas, it's okay?
I'd love it. Please.
Okay.
Stage is all yours.
Gracias. Reboso de Santa María, mestizas que bailan llenas de alborozo entre los encantos mil de mi vaquería. Albarrada blanca, broca de los pozos, casitas de paja de la tierra mía. Albarrada blanca, broca de los pozos, casitas de paja de la tierra mía. Muchacha bonita, zapatos de raza borrado de seda te voy a comprar. Será más gracioso, más lindo tu paso y serás más ágil para zapatear. ¡Ándale, bonita! ¡Báilale como puedes bailarle! Vámonos para la jarana, vamos a agarrar lugar, que la noche mañana tendremos que zapatear. Saca tu terno bonito y tu cinta colorada, y eso que se ve peinada cuando bailes el torito. ¡Ole! ¡Ole! ¡Dale, bonito! Muchacha bonita, zapatos de raza borrada de seda te voy a comprar. Va a ser más gracioso, más lindo tu paso y serás más ágil para zapatear.
She reminds me of Dilip Kumar ji. Hurr.
We make with the talk. Can you try?
I don't know how you can do that. Trust me, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Yeah, try, Nina ji. Please, be my guest. No, Nina ji, bus, please. I beg of you.
Like,
It's funny.
I'm putting essence into this. I'm putting one more flavor.
Yes, I understand. The best part about Mexican music is it is so different from opera, and it is so beautiful. It's got its own flavor because our only exposure to Mexican music is when we are watching a Hollywood movie or something. You're watching a Hollywood movie and there is some Mexican character and you hear the music, or there's some guy who's going to find somebody in Mexico, or usually people go across the border and we hear the very pure kind of Mexican music. This was that. It is a beautiful cultural flavor of Mexico. I have heard, and that the way you do that, trust me, I won't even try it because I am not good at that. But the way you did that and the laugh after that is so difficult. Trust me, it's so difficult. You cannot laugh when you do that. You cannot laugh after that. Trust me, how you managed to do that, I don't know. As an artist, I can only say one thing. This is a superlative performance. Thank you so much, Shaila. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure, and it's a little piece of Mexico that it's going to stay in India forever. I hope so, and
it will. It will. We need to build the ties between our countries. We need to build the ties.
If I'm not mistaken, the music was from a mariachi band, right?
Yes, it's a mariachi.
I love mariachi bands. I just simply love it. It's just very lively and you just want to get up and dance, to be honest. I was like wanting to just get up and dance right now. It's just very lively, to be honest.
This mariachi, it's from Guadalajara, Jalisco. It's in the center west of Mexico, and they have these violins. It's with violins and trumpets, and they have these very beautiful,
very huge and peppy hats and all very
ponchos.
Yeah, ponchos.
No, they have these bottoms, but there is
Yes.
like silver ones. They have a very, very elaborated, can be gold or silver, and this big hat. It's very expensive to have this kind of outfit, but it's very, very beautiful. And I think mariachi is one of the most famous Mexican way of expressions. But we have different. In Zacatecas, we have a band called Banda Sinfónica de Zacatecas. So there are 80 musicians, but everything is metals, like a trumpet, horn, flutes. Oh, you see the video I sent you with the director Salvador Garcia. We made band music with a voice, and it's very difficult because it's very loud for a singer, but we use a microphone, and we make Mexican music, and I hope when one day we can collaborate and you can listen also music from the band.
We would
So
love that. We would love that.
And not
You
just
yes,
know
music, like
what
Mexican food is
what
also
you are
simply amazing.
what you are introducing us to, Shaila, right now is something that is going to stay with us for a lifetime.
Definitely.
All the people who are on this, who are with us right now, and the people who are going to be watching this, trust me, it's going to stay with us for a lifetime. We have never heard so much of, we've never seen so much of talent, and we've never heard so much of variety in our lives. And I hope this is a beautiful experience. Girls, you are the ones who are going to tell me, Stuti and Shriti, because you are the young blood of today. I hope you guys, girls, are enjoying it, and you people should tell me that, because on the one hand we have opera, and we have Mexican music, and then we have Sufi singing. So I hope this is, the blend is fantastic.
Like
This
it
It's
will be
is a
really good.
perfect combination we can have, sir, because boredom is nowhere. It's like hearing opera is again getting goosebumps, and then this time
Yes.
Mexican music, I believe, Shaila ma'am, it's very lively, very, very bubbly, it's very energetic. Because it was like when you were singing, I was like, okay, nah, nah, nah. I was like literally doing like this, okay, like dancing mode. And then when Sufi comes around, we feel so peaceful. It's so resting that, all the mind blows away. So,
I mean, this
perfect
whole
morning.
fusion thing of Mexican music being very energetic and then Sufi music being very calming and something we just
Yeah,
feel from the
perfect balance.
inside. It's just the perfect blend. It's just simply amazing. And I
Richard.
have never had like such a lovely morning since forever. I'm so happy to be a part of
Musical
this.
morning, magical and musical morning. This.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm enjoying so much this meeting, and of course the voice of Richard James. They are encouraging. He's encouraging me to know more about Sufi music, and of course I will learn. And when I go India, you Richard, tell me how to sing like you, because your voice is like heaven. It touched my spirit. I read Rumi, Rumi, the Rumi poetry. I always, before sleeping, I always read some Rumi, and it's a great master of harmony, love, and life.
Hmm.
So maybe your music is related to Sufi, that it's love, right? Is the meaning of Sufi. Yeah, true. So Richard, I hope your music can be listened also in Mexico. Please feel free to come. You will be very welcome to come to Mexico. And of course, your videos, if you want to send me, I could put for my people your music, because Mexicans, we also need to listen more music from India. And Arbaz, it's a great pleasure. You invited me to this meeting. Thank you very much.
It's our honor, Shaila Lopez. I have known you as a friend. Today, I know you as one of the greatest professionals I have seen in this business. Trust me. And you don't even take it as a business; you take it as a passion.
yes,
There are people in our industry who take acting as a business, and there are people who take it as a passion. The ones who take it as a passion, take it as a passion, last longer. And trust me, you are in this. You're a very passionate person. I've known you as a very, very passionate person, and I keep telling the girls, and I keep telling Nina ji and even Richard ji, we have a small group. I keep telling them. I said, this woman is something. I have learned professionalism from you, Shaila. I was not so professional, but when I came to know that you are so particular about your time, about your makeup, about your dress sense, it actually, and because I know that when you go on stage, like I said, you can't miss a step, you can't miss a beat, and that is really difficult. You're physically and mentally involved in everything, and actually it comes from the soul. This synergy comes from here. This synergy comes from here.
Arvas, I know your career in Bollywood, and I've seen your movies. You're a great actor, and India should be, very proud of you. I know they're proud of you and your father, Ahid. I wish I can make a concert dedicated to him. I want to make a concert. It would be my honor to make him a concert. And of course, people in Mexico know your work as an actor of Bollywood. We love Bollywood. It's alive. It's so shiny, shiny cinema for us, and we enjoy it so much. And in Narvaez, you are welcome to come to Mexico. Also, to all you girls, thank you for this interview, Nena. It's a great pleasure to know
For me
you.
too, because I'm so happy that because of Arbaz sir, we can make it possible. And we have heard a lot about you, like since last 10 days, we have been hearing from his mouth about you each and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you, Arbaz sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce Shaila Lopez to India. Thank you so much for all the support from your side. And the best part is that I have a beautiful team. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Stuti. Thank you, Shrishti. Thank you, Nina ji. And I'm so honored to be with Shaila Lopez live on this program. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you for making this happen.
Thank you.
It is
So,
simply our pleasure. Like Shaila ma'am and Richard sir, you have actually graced our ears with your divine voices today. So thank you so
But
much, both of you.
we're not finished yet. Richard has got some
Yeah.
really, really good songs coming up. Richard ji, take it away. The stage is yours, Richard ji.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Right now, what Shaila ma'am sang, that was so so much naughtiness was there in her last singing, right? So what I want to do is what naughtiness she showed me in her voice, in her singing, the last song. I also want to keep Nusrat Saab little while aside and want to give that same naughtiness back to Shaila ma'am. Can I?
see, please, yes,
Okay.
please, yes, my
Okay.
honor.
Arbaz sir, Srishti, Stuti, and obviously, yes, Nina ma'am. You all know Kishore Kumar. And Shaila ma'am, Kishore Kumar was the singer, the director, the producer, and the actor. Right. I'm going to give that same naughtiness what you have just given in your last song. So try and listen that proper, right? Okay. Arbaz sir, can I?
Please, please.
मैं हूँ झुम 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 झुमरू पक्का झुम बन के गुम मैं ये प्यार का गीत तू सुना ना चला मंजिल पे मेरी नजर मैं दुनिया से बेखबर बीती बातों पे दिल उड़ा चला मैं हूँ झुम 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 झुमरू पक्का झुम बन के गुम मैं ये प्यार का गीत तू सुना ना चला मंजिल पे मेरी नजर मैं दुनिया से बेखबर बीती बातों पे दिल उड़ा चला पापा यो पापा युडे बाका लुका बाका मैं हूँ झुम 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 झुमरू पकड़ झुमरू बन के गुम साथ में हम सफर न कोई कारवां भोला भाला सीधा साधा लेकिन दिखा हमसे ज्यादा है ये मेरी जमीन ये मेरा आसमां युडे पापा यो पापा युडे baka luka baka
Good, too good, too good.
Shaila, I'll tell you something about this song and about this singer. This singer is India's pride. Mr. Kishore Kumar is the pride of our country. He is one of the best singers there has been in the last 100 years. And he is known as the king of yodeling. Am I right, Mr. Richard? Richard ji?
Yes, sir. Yes.
He is known as the king of yodeling. And what Richard ji did just now is brilliantly done because it's very difficult to yodel the way he does it. And if I'm not mistaken, he has picked up this yodeling from some part of the world because India mein to hota nahi tha. We never used to yodel in our songs. Mr. Kishore Kumar introduced this style of singing 60 years back. Am I right or wrong? This must be 50, 60 years old. This song must be about 50 or 60 years old. So 60 years back, Mr. Kishore Kumar was way ahead of his times. And this song is proof of that. How did you like it, Shaila? Shaila, you tell me.
I love it. I immediately wanted to dance like polka.
Yes. Yes.
And also his voice making this falsetto like it's so beautiful. Oh, you did, Richard, you did it great, lovely. And I noticed also that you know it, like you all know this song. Like it's a traditional.
It's Bollywood.
It's
Vintage Bollywood. It's vintage Bollywood. It's from Hindi music of a song from a film, vintage song. This is 65-year-old song, but it still makes you dance. I can't sit in my chair because I'm almost rocking all the time. Every time he yodels, you want to move. You don't want to sit straight. It's the same with your song. The same with your Mexican song. When you were singing, it's difficult to hold on to your seats. You want to move when you hear these kind of songs. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you so much, both of you. Shaila, I have one request with you. There's one song I request you. I want you to sing. You know which one that is. You know which one is my favorite song. I'm not going to say the name of that song. You know my favorite song, and I want to hear it in your voice because nobody can sing that song better than you. Please.
Okay.
You know the song.
Which one? Tell me.
The Great Gatsby.
It's a Lana Del Rey. It's a Lana Del Rey.
Yes.
Okay.
Will you still?
Okay, the music, I saw it. and it's a low for me, but I will
Okay.
high. I will sing it higher. So
Okay.
I'll a cappella, a
All right.
cappella with no music, and I hope you recognize this song. I think it's from Gatsby. It's from the
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Leonardo.
Yes. You were the one who sent this song to me. You introduced me to this song, and I have been hearing this song for the last 6, 7 years. I have not got over this song. And the lyrics are so beautiful, the voices are so beautiful, and I know you sing it better than anybody else. Please, please.
Yes. Okay, this I've seen the world, done it all, had my cage now. Diamonds, violet in Bel-Air, hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you played me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I have nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you let him. Father, tell me if you can hold that grace, hold that body, hold that face, make me wanna party. He's my son, he makes me cry like diamonds. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I have nothing but my aching soul? I know you will. I know you will. I know you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was such a beautiful rendition of that song. Trust me, you gave it your own touch. You made it a cappella. It sounded so beautiful. I cannot even imagine without music, and making it a cappella was something out of the world. Thank you so much. A thousand,
Gracias.
a thousand of these for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias. I hope Lana Del Rey like this version. I just modify a little, like
It was
Soprano.
beautiful. It was
Thank,
beautiful.
no, thank you, Arbaz. It was my pleasure.
Thank
Also,
you so much. Thank you
sing
so much.
English songs, and I'm so glad. Even we live so far away, we have this in common. This willing of sharing cultures, and of course I feel very close to India now. I think this webinar changed my life,
Thank
because
you.
now I have friends, I have people that they make the difference with this Hamaraa mission. I see, I read the mission of Hamaraa, and it's a very, very beautiful. I admire so much all of you, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And Richard, your voice, it's like an angel, and I learn every song you you're doing. It's so different, and it's a part of India. It's like you giving me some parts of India, and thank you. So Arvaz,
You know, we are taking so much of Mexico from you. I promise you this. We're really enjoying. I don't know people who didn't know much about Mexico. I promise you, you have introduced us to the best side of Mexico. That's the musical side of Mexico. Mexico, you call it Mexico, right? We call it Mexico in English, but you call it Mexico. And trust me, it is such a beautiful culture. You know, we are proud of our culture, and we are proud of the Mexican culture, the Mexican culture. We are proud of your culture.
Well, now I finally know something about Mexico other than the Mexican food, which I really love.
Which
I
we love. Yes.
really love Mexican food. I'm very foodie. I love Mexican food.
yeah, Mexican tacos and
Yeah, the
see.
quesadillas and all. I simply love Mexican food.
Let me show you. Let me show you. I'll show you my altar. I'm making okay. This is the flowers and the candles and fruit that tomorrow
Wow.
I'm going to prepare Mexican food. You know, we have chocolate, bread, some fruits, and these schools are sweet ones. This is from India. This
Wow.
one from India, and this is my father, my grandmother.
Wow.
She's wearing
Very
Mexican.
beautiful.
This is my tia Bonnie. So you see, this is a tradition. And I think India and Mexico we share
Yes.
this. Um, so I'm so glad you are celebrating with me the Day of the Dead. Oh,
We're
and
so glad you let us. Thank you. We're so glad you let us celebrate with you, you know. And Richard
no,
is also very glad because, trust me, Richard also celebrates All Souls Day. It's celebrated as All Souls Day in India. And Richard celebrates that also in India. My mother used to tell me when I was a kid about the All Souls Day. And, you know, you call it Day of the Dead, we call it All Souls Day. Am I right, Richard?
Yes, sir.
Richard, am I right?
Yes.
And
Yes,
it's
sir.
celebrated in a beautiful way in India, very similar
Yes.
to the way you're celebrating it in Mexico. And
Yes.
to everybody who's celebrating All Souls Day, God bless you all. And you know, it's a beautiful concept. It's a very beautiful very beautiful thought. You know, we don't forget our dead, and this is so beautiful. You know, we expect
yeah,
we feel them so close to us on a certain day. We feel that they're coming back to this place, you know, to this earth, and it's such a beautiful concept to even think about it. You know, and most people they don't. I mean, they don't care about the people who are living. Uh, you know, who remembers the dead? But
Right.
it's such a beautiful concept that you remember the people who have departed, even the ones who you've not met. They may be your forefathers, but you remember them. It's such a beautiful concept, you know. And trust me, if only we learn from you, if only we learn from this, that respect the people who are alive and respect the people who are dead, trust me, this world will be a better place. If people actually can get into this and they understand the concept of this celebration, trust me.
sí,
Thank you so
gracias.
much. Thank you so much, Shaila. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Thank you
Let
for
me try
inviting.
one thing. Again, let me try one thing, please.
Yeah, go on.
Desde quelle spirito della libertà voglio, yese, eleva elo eto, tu adesso un gran dia tela independenza de Mexico, viva Mexico.
Mexico. Mexico.
¡Viva!
Yes.
Muy bien.
Mexico, viva
Viva
Mexico.
Mexico. Viva
Hermoso.
Mexico.
So
Beautiful.
translate, ma'am, Shala, please translate what I said. I know I just did some mistakes also, but I tried. I believe in trials. Please
Yeah,
Yes, I know
translate.
that.
she say Viva Mexico and Independence Day also. And the day of the dead too? No? Yes. Yes. And it was a very nice way to tell Viva Mexico. It's an icon to say that Viva, Viva Mexico. You know, the 15th of September, we have our day of Independence Day, and there is like a church with a bell. So the governor or the president say "Viva Mexico," and everybody "Viva, Viva, Viva Miguel Hidalgo," and all these people who fight for our independence, and it's a big commemoration. I guess in India, how do you celebrate independence of India? I
Uh,
wonder.
it's the 15th of August. We celebrate independence in India. And
Mhm.
basically, there is a parade in Delhi where the Prime Minister and the President attend. And there is always a speech. And, there is a huge parade where we also showcase the weapons that are there in our country and our armed forces. And there is a special group of people from the armed forces who are taken for that parade because, there's a huge march past and everything. And there are speeches, and it's
Kite
basically a day.
flying, kite flying.
And
Also there is a cultural, parade, because every state of India, they represent their own dance form or something creative related to culture.
That is in Republic Day,
Yeah, that's in
basically.
Republic Day. But like you ring the bell, we hoist the flag over here.
Exactly.
And kite flying is
And
the
kite
good
flying is
sport.
like,
Yes, that is the good sport.
it's just an
That day,
activity we do. Like, in the evening, just for fun, we fly
the
kites. Like,
whole day, for the whole day.
yeah, the whole day actually.
Ah, okay.
there's something about India. Every 100 kilometers that you travel, there will be a slight change in the language. There'll be a slight change in the culture. We have about 24, we used to have 24, 26 states now, and
29th of
29.
29 states. Wow, it keeps growing every time I ask. It's 29 states, and each state has its own flavor. Within the state, every 100 kilometers that you travel, the language will change slightly, the culture will change slightly.
the
So there is
dressing will change.
so much of culture. There's so much of culture. There's an abundance of culture in India, and it's very difficult to define Indian culture in one sentence or two sentences. You'll need days to define the culture because every 100 kilometers you travel, something changes,
It's
something
very
gets,
diverse.
something is
It's
different.
Diverse, very
And
very
we
Very
can
diverse.
versatile. Yes, it's diverse, it's very diverse.
And being a foodie and being a very foodie person, I know that each state has its own delicacy. Like, we can actually define each state for its own speciality and, form of clothing, language, and the different cultures. So it's just very diverse, and people are living in harmony. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
Yeah.
India for you.
Okay.
By and
thank you,
large, by
Vani.
and large, by and large, we live together. We are like, there are 5 or 6 major communities in India. They follow different religions, and we all coexist in a very beautiful way. We blend with each other. There are Hindus, there are Muslims, there are Sikhs, there are Christians, there are I don't go by the order. You can go by any order you feel like, but this is exactly, I'm going according to the way the majority and minority. Then there are Jains, there are Buddhists, there are Parsis. There are so many communities in our country. I'm sorry if I missed out any, but there are Jews in our country. There's a sizable amount of Jews in Mumbai, especially where I stay. So there is such a beautiful diversity. We all coexist. The world may be at war, but by and large we coexist. There is a synergy between us. We do business between each other, and there's very little of that. That the fact that we clash, that whatever you hear outside, that is a rare occurrence. Happens once in a while where there is going to be a big family. There's going to be noise, but generally we coexist in a very beautiful synergetic manner, and that's the essence of our country. Basically it is that we have a huge diverse fabric, but we are very strong. We're very strong together.
Talking about diversity, a fun fact about India that the newspapers which are published in India, in like out of all the countries in the entire world, the newspapers are published in the maximum number of languages, like in India, because we are so diverse. So there are people who use different languages. So the newspapers published in India are the maximum in, like, different languages. And also we have the most diverse constitution in the entire world, because governing a nation with so much of diversity is never a piece of cake. So definitely we have a very diverse constitution to sort of integrate and to unite all the people to live in peace and harmony.
We are the
Yeah,
biggest. We are the biggest producers of films. India is the biggest producer of films because
yeah.
we have Bollywood, and then we have so many regional film
Regional
industries.
movies as well.
Regional
Yes.
film industries. We have different styles of singing. The music changes from state to state.
Yeah,
Within the state it changes, so we have so many different styles of singing. There's everything. There's different styles of dancing. Culturally we are very strong, like Mexico, we are very strong culturally. So our culture is a lot like yours, Shaila. And trust me, this is a beautiful exchange where we are having, that and Mr. Richard and you introduced us to the new styles of singing which we didn't know about, and Mr. Richard is trying his level best to introduce you to different kind of music from India. And he's got a mixed bag of songs. Like I told you, he's very versatile. So I think Richard ji, please Richard ji, take stage is all yours.
My favorite singer from India. You are my favorite singer, so please.
Thank you so much. Should I give you something in La Bamba?
See, we can sing that.
I'm trying to sing La Bamba now.
Okay.
Alla ballare la bamba sei mesi te, una poca di grazia, una poca di grazia per mi per vai arriva. Vai arriva, potisere. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ba ba bamba, ba ba bamba, ba ba bamba, ba ba para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, si necesité una poca di grazia, una poca di grazia para mi partire, vai arriba. Para bailar la bamba se necesité una poca di grazia, una poca di grazia para mi partire, vai arriba, potisere, ba ba bamba, ba ba bamba, ba ba bamba, ba ba bamba, bamba.
¡Bravo! Muy padre.
Bravo.
Wow.
That was something very unexpected.
Unexpected. He always takes me by surprise. Trust me, he does. Fantastic, Richard. Fantastic.
Very fun loving.
Fantastic.
No, muy bien. It was a very, very good gift for me to sing La Bamba because it's a very Latin theme and it's very famous and you do it very, very, very good. And you have this Latino blood you live in India, but I'm sure you can sing Mexican, more Mexican music. I'm very, very sure about that. And I was so willing to sing with you. So maybe next time we can sing together, right? Yes, 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 yes. And okay, so I will sing my last song.
Okay.
Okay. See, this
Please.
is a Mexican romantic music,
Okay.
and it's with piano, of course. And I hope you can enjoy this. Okay. Wait.
Todos dicen que es mentira que te quiero, porque nunca me habían visto enamorada. Yo te juro que yo misma no comprendo el por qué me fascina tu mirada. Cuando estoy cerca de ti y estás contento, no quisiera que de nadie te acordaras. Tengo celos hasta del pensamiento que pueda recordarme a una mujer amada. Que aunque pase mucho tiempo, no olvidarás el momento en que yo te conocí. Mírame, no estoy nada más profundo ni más grande en este mundo que el cariño que te di. Si sabrás la amargura que estoy sufriendo por ti. Gracias.
Bravo, 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 bravo.
That was a perfect piece of amazement. I mean, superbly mesmerizing. I'm honored to hear you. I'm literally honored to hear you. And I really, really wish you could come to India and I can see you live. And also, this is a request, Shaila ma'am. I would like to hear in your voice a Indian song because I believe your pitch is so damn amazing. You could, sing it very well.
Gracias. I will learn some Indian music, and with the help of Richard, and Arbaz, of course, I will try it. It would be my honor. Please.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this. I think we
Definitely.
enjoy it. We all enjoy this.
We all enjoyed it. Exactly.
We loved it. We loved it. Trust me, Shaila, everybody who's going to see this program, God willing, who are already with us and who are going to see it later on YouTube, inshallah. They're going to love your voice. They're going to love you, because I am somebody who is fond of Hindi music, Indian music, and I have a ear for music of international music also. And trust me, you were the one who introduced me to opera 8 years back when I knew you, when I met you the first time. And trust me, uh, today even when I want to sleep at night, I put on something that's operatic, and I put on some opera music, and I just it's a very soothing feeling also. And like I could keep telling you, I listen to that song, the one I like very much, which Shaila Lopez is going to perform that song when she comes to India, because she has made me a promise. That's also one of my favorite songs, and it is going to take a lot of practice, because it was done by another diva, and so it has been recreated many times in the past, in the last few years. And Shaila is going to perform when she comes to India. And trust me, we are actually waiting now when you can come to India, when this COVID situation gets better, and when you can come down to India, and when you can perform live. Because imagine the intensity. If you're doing it in a closed room, we're enjoying it so much. Just imagine when you have an auditorium, or when you have an open ground, and you're singing with your pitch. My God, it's going to blow people's minds. Trust me. Trust me, Shaila.
We'll try to make it real now after this COVID.
We need to make it happen. We need to make it happen. Ninaji, we need
Inshallah.
to make this happen.
Yes.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Yes.
We say
Yes.
in Mexico, ojalá. Ojalá is
Okay.
the same, because we have this heritage, Muslim heritage in Spain. So
Yes.
most of our words are Arabic. So we say ojalá. In God.
Ojalá.
Ojalá. And please take care yourselves of COVID. I know
Thank
it's
you.
a situation also in Mexico, but we are strong. Humanity is strong, and I'm very sure the next year we will be better. Okay,
Yes.
and
Inshallah. Yes.
yeah, and I'm so willing of going India and meeting you in person.
We're
It's
waiting to welcome you. We're waiting to welcome you. Promise you that.
my pleasure to each one of you. Really, you give me your heart, and your heart
We
is
all
stays.
will move to Taj Mahal. Arbazji, tell us this thing.
Yes.
Like we have already
We
decided these things.
we want to take you to the Taj Mahal. That was the whole concept, that God willing, when you come to India, we go and visit the Taj Mahal, and then we sit and let Mr. Richard James regale us, and let his voice echo in Agra. His voice actually echoes. He sings in an open space, and his voice echoes so beautifully. And if you're looking at the Taj Mahal and listening to Mr. Richard James, you've got it all. It's one night of ecstasy. It's that night of ecstasy when you're listening to Mr. Richard James and you're looking at the Taj Mahal. It's beautiful.
Oh,
So, and if people in Taj Mahal, people in Agra now in India are going to listen to opera, God willing, inshallah, when this happens, when things get settled down and you
Ojalá.
come to India, oh, inshallah, ohala, yes. And it's going to be a different experience altogether. What do you say, Mr. Richard? Richard, say something, brother.
Yes, sir. 100%. 100% is going to be. And I think Shaila ma'am is all ready to go off the camera now, right? No.
¿Cómo?
If
¿Cómo?
if Richard is giving us one more song, then Shaila ma'am will wait for Richard. If he's singing one more song for us, Richard,
That's
one more
all.
Sufi. Richard, one more Sufi song, please.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One more
And
Sufi song.
Arbaz sir, Nina ma'am, Srishti, Stuti, and yes, the voice, the diva, the voice for today we have Shaila ma'am. Shaila ma'am, this is the song which I'm going to sing now, and it's been sung for past 750 years back. People sing this song in their different moods, different languages, and different criterias. They come up with this particular song, which I'm going to sing for you, for all the people who are watching us, who are listening us. And yes, and I believe on this particular song, in the music, you have a dholak, the musical instrument called dholak. So onto that dholak, I know you're going to tap your feet,
Okay.
right? So here's for you. Arbaz sir, ready? Nina ma'am, ready?
Ready, ready, ready. All the
Okay.
best.
मेरी पत रखियो भला झूलेलाल हो लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूलेलाल सिकड़ी का से बणिता सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर ओ लाल मेरी ओ लाल मेरी हाँ। चार चराग तेरे पलड़ हमेशा चार चराग तेरे पलड़ हमेशा चार चराग तेरे पलड़ हमेशा पंचमा में पालन आया भला झूले लाल ओ पंचमा में पालन पंजवा में पालन आयो बाला झूलेलाल दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर ओ लाल मेरी ओ लाल मेरी हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे नाल बजे घड़ी याल बाला झूले लाल ओ नाल बजे हो नाल बजे गई यार बला झूलेलाल सिंदड़ी था से बणिता सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर ओ लाल मेरी ओ लाल मेरी पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे हर दम पीरा तेरी खैर होवे हर दम पीरा तेरी खैर होवे नाम अली मेरा पर लगा झूलेलाल ओ नाम अली है नाम अली मेरा पार लगा झूलेलाल सिंदड़ी था से बनेगा सकी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर तगीगा पहला नंबर ओ लाल मेरी पत रखियो बाला चूलाल सिंदड़ी दा से बनेगा सकी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहले अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर ओ
Bravo! Wow. Richard James, it's an honor. It's an
Fantastic.
honor.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. This is one of the oldest Sufi songs, which can be modified by every religion has sung this song in their own way. The best thing about this song is, like Mr. Richard James, the song is also very versatile. You know, it has been sung by different communities for different people, and the meaning is always the same. It's so beautiful. The essence is always the same. It's about God and about people who are close to God. And trust me, it blows your mind off. Trust me. I hope Shaila Lopez and all of you have enjoyed this, because uh, the main reason for all this was we wanted to say, we wanted to wish the people of Mexico on this National Day, and National Day of Mexico, we wanted to wish them happy Dia de Muertes. And we wanted to wish you people in our own way, and at the same time we wanted to learn your culture, which we got an opportunity today of understanding and learning about the Mexican culture. There is so much more I need to know from Shaila. I know we are short of time. I think we need to do another one with Miss Lopez, and I don't know if she can give me that time. But trust me, there's so much more I want to learn about the Mexican people, and I hope you have a glimpse through Mr. Richard singing about what Indian culture is all about. He has given you a blend of everything. He has tried to blend, the whole variety. It's like a rainbow. Mr. Richard James has given different kinds of songs, the same way as you've introduced us to different kinds of music. It's like almost a rainbow. This whole coming together of different styles, Mexican different styles of music, your opera, Mexican music, Mr. Richard James, Bollywood, Sufi, and I'm really very happy. Bravo, Shaila Lopez. Bravo, Mr. Richard James. We love you both, and you've really, made us feel. This morning has been really, really, really fruitful for me. Thank you so much for
That was
making
the
my
main,
day.
that was the main agenda of our cultural exchange. Mile sur mera tumhara.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing that up, Stuti. It's so nice of you to do that. Thank you so much. The meaning of Mile Sur Mera Tumhara is that both are tunes. Sur basically, implies that it's the tune. So basically, the tunes of Mexico and the tunes of our country, India. We want to have a fusion of both these tunes, and I guess this webinar has done just that. It has done justice to that.
That's
Thank you, Shaila. Thank you so much.
Fantastic
God bless
webinar.
you.
Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaila, and
Thank
thank you, Mr. Richard. Shaila, I hope things in Mexico get better. We pray for you. We pray in India. We will pray for your country while you pray for our country. It's only prayers that can get us out of this COVID situation. And thank you so much. I think the people who have listened to us today, who have seen this program, even for a brief 1.5 hour, 2 hours, they will be out of their depression. Trust me, you brought me out of mine. And there may be so many people who may be in depression because of COVID, Corona, basically. And I think the two of you have brought all of us out of that depressive state. Thank you so much, Shaila. Bravo! Thank you so much, Richard. You are lovely, Richard. Thank you so much. God bless you both for coming together with us and for helping us make this happen. Thank you so much. Nina ma'am and the two young girls, Stuti and Shrishti, have joined us for the first time. They are from, the Model United Nations. They have held a program with them and they have done a tremendous job. And, today they have joined us and it's our honor to have all of you on board. Thank you so much, all of you. God
Thank
bless you all.
Arbaz sir, thank
God
you
bless you all.
so much. Thanks a lot for organizing
Always
this.
welcome. Always welcome.
I mean, this is
Sir,
an
you have
honor.
taken a lot of pains for this
Always
program,
welcome,
and
Srishti. Always
like
welcome.
you have
Keep that
already.
$1 million smile.
Thank you so much. In the name of Mexico, we thank you for this wonderful,
Thank you so
wonderful.
much. Thank you so much.
Gentleman, you're a wonderful person, very beautiful with a very like melodious voice, and thank you. Thank
Very
you, Richard
charming
James.
personality.
Yeah, I'm in love with your personality. It's just so out there and like very happy-go-lucky. So I just
I've
love
just
you.
seen your photographs and everything of that sort, but you are a beautiful person.
Gracias, gracias. Thank you very much, Nina.
Gracias to you. And what can I say? Hasta la vista? Do I say hasta la vista? No?
Here the
No,
Mortis.
no, buenas noches. Es buenas noches o
Good evening. Good evening.
hasta pronto. Hasta pronto.
Hasta
Ajá.
pronto. Okay. So I don't say hasta la vista?
Hasta la vista is more like
We can say adios. That's
West.
Adios.
the
Ciao.
yeah.
Ciao. Ciao. Amigos. Ciao.
Adiós, así, adiós. Hasta
They're trying
pronto.
We can
We'll-
include sayonara as
Mexico
well.
too.
If
Sayonara.
different language.
Sayonara. Yeah, hasta la vista y sayonara. Sí, sí, sí.
So we love
Mexico
you.
too,
Nos
Thomas,
vemos.
valuable.
Nos vemos. I think it's see you soon, right? If I'm not
Okay.
wrong. Yeah, so we'll see you soon.
See you
Nos
We
soon
vemos.
will
in
see you soon.
India.
I'll
Yeah.
see
For
you
the best.
in Mexico and in Zacatecas. Okay, you have
Yes.
Definitely, we are going to make our program.
You
Go
have
to your
you have
country.
an invitation to come to India, Shaila, and
From my
God
side.
willing, ma'am will make this happen. We will plan and let this the moment Corona starts to go down. God willing, things will thaw, and we'll start making our program for inviting you to India, inshallah. And I'm saying this live, so just hope and pray things go well. And thank you, Richard. Richard, God bless you, darling. You sacrificed your day in church today for us, but trust me, you made my day. You made my
Mine
day,
as
and
well.
you have a million blessings, brother. You have a million blessings. Thank you so much. I hope, Richard, you are happy, and I hope one day the Mexican culture and Indian culture, as in Mexican people, being led by Shaila Lopez, and Indian people being led by Richard James, we will be able to have a fusion of cultures, inshallah soon. Inshallah soon.
Ojalá.
Okay, ojalá.
Ojalá.
God bless you. Ohala. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all of
Bye.
you. Take
All the
care.
best.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a nice day. You want to take a picture? One second, Ninaji, take a picture of everybody, please.
Yes,
Ninaji,
yes.
one selfie, please. One
Yes. You like
online
this?
selfie. Online selfie. Yeah,
All
online
of you.
selfie. All of us. Okay. All of us. Come on.
Srishti,
Ninaji,
thank you.
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
God
everyone.
bless you.
Thanks a
God
lot.
bless you.
Bless
Good
you.
night,
Bless you.
Shaila
Thank
See
you.
you all.
ma'am.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Adiós.
Thank you once again, Arbaz sir, Nina
Thank you,
ma'am,
sir.
Thank you,
Srishti, and
Thank you.
yes,
Nina.
Shaila ma'am.
Thank you. My star of India. Thank
Okay,
you.
adiós.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Ma'am
much.
Shala, you have given unforgettable memories. And you are going to come to our India very soon after this COVID. And we will plan something very good for you. We will try to make album with both of
Inshallah.
you, Richard
Yes.
and Shala ma'am.
Inshallah. Yes.
Oh Allah.
Let us work on that, Shaila. Please, we start working on that from tomorrow. Okay.
Okay,
Take care.
okay.
Take care. Love you. Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.